How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another weekly watch list. Thank you so much for tuning in. So let's get right into it. First things first, as always, going to be looking at SPY. So, obviously we're trading at all-time highs, roughly around there. So it is always a little bit trickier to kind of tell, where we're going to be at the top, when there's going to be real resistance, whatever. Because, okay, like this, if you look at this candlestick and this volume, it looks a little bit bearish here, but I've seen plenty of times where we have this wick on a daily, next day we open just above and boom, new all-time high. So we'll just focus on just our zones, our levels, and we will catch a piece of whatever move we are getting that day. So looking at SPY, obviously previous day high, previous day low are the first things that I'm looking at. Previous day low also happens to be this really strong level that I had from last week's watch list. If anyone saw that at 531.50, we just bounced around 531.30. So keeping that level on there. If we break below this 531, I could see us bouncing here. This previous resistance turn support at 528.66, this kind of zone here. And then, of course, resistance is going to be this all-time high at 536.89 with the potential, heading over to the 15-minute here, potential of this reject at this 535.34, right? So say like we come down here, we bounce the previous day low, this could be a profit target here, right? So we'll see. I'd like to see us get over this, obviously over this here to make a new all-time high. So really, really simple there on SPY. Let's go over to QQQ. Same thing, previous day high, previous day low. Always try to get a break of this range first. If we do break below this previous day low at 460.49, I'm going to be looking for a bounce here at 456.76. If not, then this resistance turn to support area here at this 455 area, right? This has definitely been a strong level recently for sure, right? We can see all this action in here. Support, came down, retested at resistance, resistance, now support. So that would definitely be my next bounce here. And then going over to IWM. So IWM, first thing I want to talk about is this gap we have on the daily, which we're just about to fill here. So we have this gap here at this 211. That was a high day here. Obviously looking very bearish here on the daily as well. So I do have this daily gap mark. I think it's very likely that we come and bounce this area here. So just looking back to the 15-minute, we have our previous day high, previous day low, which, by the way, if you took your fib tool, and went from this high to this low, you would see that we rejected the 61 perfectly on Friday's session. I did have that marked Thursday afternoon, but I did not trade it because I was trading SPY on Friday or Thursday. Friday or Thursday, I can't remember. I believe it was Friday. So anyways, previous day high, over the previous day high, my first resistance is going to be up here at this 204.81 zone. And then again, if we do break below the previous day low, we have that gap right here at 211. And below that, though, my next support would be down here. Really, if you really look, I'll go to the daily for this. I have this here, this 199.15. This was the low of day over here. If I go back, let's see if we can see that on the 4-hour. Yeah, this here is very strong. Obviously, demand here on the 4-hour. If you take this wick of this candle here to the close or the open, of this small red candle, that's going to be your demand zone. So I do have this 199. So if I see us bouncing somewhere between this gap and this demand, if we do break that, my next, demand bounce would be this 196. So that's pretty much going to be everything for this week. Just to check out SPX again real quick. I always mark the previous day high and low in SPX as well and use that to guide my trades for SPY and QQQ, right? So previous day high, previous day low here. This has been a really nice level. If we break below this level here, I could see this 100% bouncing in this area around here, right? And again, this is kind of lines up with that 531.5 level on SPY where we've had the multiple rejections. So I could see this being a really nice bounce here, right? If not here at the 53.31. So I actually have to change this. This is the previous, I need to change this. So I change my previous day high and low levels are red on SPX, but I'm going to keep this level on here. Okay, because we've had really nice action on this 53.40 level on SPX. Obviously with strong resistance, and then it turned to support really, really nicely. We swept it twice now on the hourly, really, really strongly too. So this could definitely act as a nice support and bounce right back up to the previous day high. So that's all I'll be watching on SPX. So that's going to wrap it up. Nothing else, no other fibs or anything else like that I'm watching this week. Again, we're at all-time highs, so just, playing it safe, seeing which direction we're headed that day, using my zones, using my 2, 5, 15-minute confirmation, using my EMAs, and catching a piece. That is the strategy. So thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. If you made it this far, please consider dropping a like, dropping a comment, or subscribing. And I wish you all the best week inside and outside the markets.